Welcome back to the vlog, guys. Literally just woke up. It's the third day in Peru. Behind me is the curtain and the windows are open and the balcony door is open. This apartment is an oceanfront apartment and whole night I can hear the big waves and the high tides at the night time. For the first time I'm sleeping so close to the ocean and whole night I can hear like waves, high tides, water splashing, and it's like so nice. I'll take you guys outside. I'll show you like what exactly I'm talking about. Climate here is so good, man. Like, really loving it. We've been to many places. There are so many small places to see. From tomorrow we're gonna be starting our main trip. Rent a car today because I have 2 more days in Airbnb. Just look at this first. It's been 2 days, I'm eating so much. Oh, I feel like I'm still in good shape. Last night we went to this one of the biggest mall here is a Jockey Mall. They have all the brands. Like they have so many shops which are just like repeated. We have Hugo Boss. Like they have 2 shops for Hugo Boss. We shop like a little bit of stuff there. Like we just went there to eat food after being in Miraflores whole day. We were thinking about renting a car in Lima, but the Uber is cheaper at the moment for us per day. $30 to $40 of Uber is like multiple trips in a day. But car is going to be $70 a day. But I guess today we're gonna go ask for this one brand that we asked people. Budget car is like one of the cheapest one here, so we're gonna go check it out and see how that's gonna be. So I'm gonna go take shower, and the water is pretty cold here. The heater is not working, like the heater in here in the Airbnb. I told the lady who owns the Airbnb to change like the cylinder because the cylinder was empty, and she said I can do it. But after showering first day with the cold water, like water here is not actually that cold, but water in Canada is like so crazy cold. But this one is like pretty nice. So let's take shower. Let's start today's day. उठ जा खेती कर शेर वन ब्रो शेर उठ के खड़ जा बाहर जाके नाले चीका जट हुनी उठ गए. Usually I always travel with my friend. This year I didn't had nobody to travel with, so I was gonna be traveling still but by myself, and I don't know how the trip was gonna be. Man, you can travel anywhere in the world. You can have whatever amount of money, travel Italy, Europe, whatever, one of the best country, whatever country you want to travel, but the trip is never going to be same without boys. You really need your boys to travel with. That's the more fun. And I actually have not unpacked my bag yet. You can see like behind me I still have my bags. I got some cameras here, like this is drone, batteries, wires, a little bit of clothes right here. That's just my main backpack with airport. But this is most of the stuff. Only like 2 or 3 pants, dress shoes. I got 2 different kind of shoes, and that side is literally full of, like you can say, socks. I have 18 or 20 socks, literally like 21 different underwears, like undergarments. You don't even have to buy fancy shirts, man. Traveling can be so cheap. It's not that expensive. Even if you travel for a whole month in a country, it's not that expensive. You make your clothes, man. Your clothes don't make you. So you're gonna wear whatever brand. Okay, it doesn't have to be Gucci, Versace, as long as like you have a little bit of muscle on you, or any kind of shirt or t-shirt, they're gonna look good on you. These plain shirts, they're like $10 or $12, like literally Walmart shirts, and like they're pretty nice. Like look at this shirt. Literally I bought like 8 or 9 different kind of these shirts, different colors, just plain colors. As a man, never let yourself go. As a human being, man, don't abuse your body. Stay fit, work out, travel. It makes a big difference when you put some muscle on. The people, the respect you get. Okay, I never did it like for the respect. I just realized I just love to work out. It does make a difference in the end of the day, man. This is the cheapest trip. Never flash, never wear jewelry. In general, I don't wear jewelry, man, when you're traveling like this. As long as you're living in a resort, kinda in a safe environment, still it's not safe. They're late night, they rob. Not in just this country, in all the countries. But I don't wear no jewelry. Okay, traveling is pretty cheap. You make it like most of the people make it like expensive. This shirt, $10. Champagne short, G-Shock watch. For me, I have bought so many watches before, but as a gift. But for myself, this right here is the first watch. But it's pretty hard. That's what I like it. Converse shoes. These are the best one. You can never go wrong with them, man. Especially they're really good when it comes to running. So if shit goes down, you can run like real quick. This right here, I have all my stuff, my wallet, my main things. Okay, I gotta keep this with me all the time. Like today we're gonna book car, so we need passport and we need a driver license. Past 2 days, like we didn't do much. Was the main cathedral we went to museum. Yesterday actually we were in Larcomar or Miraflores. Larcomar is actually like an open concept mall there. It's like on a hill, so they made like a mall, open concept mall in a hill. I don't like to make videos in mall, man. It feels weird filming people filming mall. Okay, but I do take all those shots that I took yesterday of the water, okay, from of the beach, like from up top, that was basically like the mall. And then even after that, later that night, the mall that we went, like the Jockey Mall, one of the biggest one here. I didn't make no videos there, but it's really nice. Okay, go there. I don't like to make people uncomfortable, but at the same time, I kind of want to enjoy too. You know, I don't want to make videos all the time. But yeah, that's why I take videos of like the scenery, the food, and the stuff and the things that we do. Okay, I guess we want to do like we're gonna do some adventurous stuff. I have like list of it, I'm not sure, but today after renting the car, we're gonna plan things out and like we're gonna see like how things gonna go. Yeah man, stay motivated. Like I said, as a man, never let yourself go. I'm not saying everybody needs to be a bodybuilder, okay, but at least be in shape, okay, so that your clothes look a little bit good on you. Never let yourself go. Be war ready. As a man, you should be capable of violence, but you should know how to control it. You should know when to use it, when not to use it. Control your emotions and shit, okay. But as a man, you gotta be a weapon. You gotta be a weapon. I'm not saying you're gonna be indestructible, but at least be like hard to kill. Certain things I don't like to put on internet, but it is what it is. And I'm just waiting for my boy to get ready. He's putting his turban on, and then we're gonna start today's adventure. For past 2 days we be having Starbucks, and Starbucks is okay, but you need to go to a local cafe, and that's where we are going right now. You wanna say something? Homeboy.
Muy bonito.
ਰਿਕਾਰਡ ਹੋ ਰਿਹਾ ਸਾਰਾ। ਤੇਰੀ ਮੰਮੀ ਨੂੰ ਭੇਜਿਆ ਜਾਊਗਾ ਜੋ ਤੂੰ ਇਹ ਅਨਾਬ ਸ਼ਰਾਬ ਗੱਲਾਂ ਬੋਲ ਰਿਹਾ ਨਾ, ਤੇਰੇ ਭਰਾ ਨੂੰ ਭੇਜਿਆ ਜਾਊਗਾ।
ਮੈਂ ਤਾਂ ਗੱਲਾਂ ਬੋਲਦੇ ਬ్రో, ਤੂੰ ਕਰਦਾ ਉਹ।
ਮੈਂ ਨਹੀਂ ਬ్రో, ਸਲਮਾਨ ਖਾਨ ਨੇ ਕੁਝ ਨਹੀਂ ਕਰਿਆ, ਮੈਂ ਵੀ ਨਹੀਂ ਕੁਝ ਨਹੀਂ ਕਰਿਆ। ਸਲਮਾਨ ਖਾਨ ਵੀ ਇਸ ਉਮਰ ਤੱਕ ਵੜ ਜਾਏ, ਦੈਟਸ ਵਾਈ ਆਮ ਵੜ ਜਾਏ, ਓਕੇ। ਸਲਮਾਨ ਖਾਨ ਨੇ ਕੁਝ ਨਹੀਂ ਕਰਿਆ ਤਾਂ ਮੈਂ ਕੁਝ ਨਹੀਂ ਕਰ ਰਿਹਾ।
Vas a volver con unos kilitos de masa ya a la India.
No,
ਕਰਦੇ ਟਰਾਈ ਬਾਈ ਨੂੰ
Es bien rico acá la comida.
sí,
Sí, sí.
no, yo come ceviches en Panamá, pero no aquí. Sí.
Pero te recomiendo, prueba los ceviches, el pisco,
Pisco, ceviches.
causa, lomo saltado, hay un montón, picarones.
No, me gustó todas las carnes.
Está el
Pollo.
lomo saltado también.
También yo quiero cuy.
Buenazo también.
Cuy es buenas,
Claro,
delicioso.
Muy nutritivo también.
¿Sí?
El sabor es depende ya, pero la carne es muy nutritiva.
Sí.
Es muy buena, entonces es muy sugerido.
En general, like, cuy es muy lindo, es like poco animal, pero I don't know, carne, pero yo quiero.
Allá, ¿verdad? ¿Comen animalitos? O sea,
Sí,
¿y se animaron de venir acá a Perú? ¿Qué les motivó o qué los trajo?
that's mi gusto ya.
Ay, a ver.
Sí. En Latinoamérica, like, todo persona like come carne, pero en India carne es, how you say, es una animal compañera de Dios. So es prohibido.
Ay,
Sí. So por un año yo creo Camilo es una mujer, porque you know, es muy azúcar, like so sweet. Okay. Pero es el hombre.
Pero ahí sí me dice cómo es la canción. Dice,
He make too many noises, man. I forgot his name. This guy, El Jefe. El Alfa. Camilo and El Alfa es primera video yo ver, and that's when I know cuando mi sabes es Camilo es un hombre. Like no mames.
¿qué fue?
Sí.
Amigables, sociables.
No.
Basta le hablas y le caes bien, mucha ya.
Peruanas en general es poco cultura, sí. Es like reserva,
¿Cómo así?
like es no open mind. Like-
No todas.
Pero like venezolanas and colombianas es like muy
Ay,
amigable.
sí, dale un...
Ese, like por mí, yo creo chicas de venezolana es muy lindas
Ya.
en Latinoamérica. and la cuerpa es like muy perfecto también.
Sí, sí, sí.
Pero
o sea, la combi completa se podría decir.
sí. Pero like me gusta mi chicas like morenitas.
Ah, ya.
Like negra cabello.
Ah, ya, color
Sí, color de cabello, like negra, like you know, ojos, negra. Piel,
variable.
piel, sí, morenito o no morenito, es like marrón o no marrón, like it's okay, pero like the cabello es like, por mí, es like okay. Negra,
Te vas a
sí.
encontrar tal cual.
Sí.
Y estás en el lugar. ¿Has ido a Barranco?
Okay, so we finally end up booking the car from Hertz. Okay, one thing I realized I'm gonna tell you, if you're booking the car in Mexico, it's pretty cheap, $120 a day. Okay, Canadian dollars, $120, $130 Volkswagen Jetta, and you only pay maybe $100 for like the guarantee, and then they give you the money back. In Panama it was $500 US dollars, but that was for 2 weeks. It works differently. It's not like cheap all over, even though in Peru food and everything is so cheap, like according to currency. They have US dollars here. Like in Mexico, they accept pesos and US dollars. In Panama, it's just US dollars. Their own currency is like, it's literally have no value. But in Peru, it's soles, and when you pay in soles, it's so cheap. The food is so cheap. Everything is cheap. But here the thing is, every time you gonna book a car, they charge you $1,500 of deposit, and you have to pay that. They return you back the money. But we booked this Toyota, and it's a hybrid. It's really nice. Toyota Cross, okay, $738 for 17 days, and we can extend if we want to, and $738 US dollars, including $12 insurance every day that we are paying separately. But where we were before, budget car, and they were charging us like literally $500-$600 for covering everything. But these guys, they only charge us like $12 per day, which is like $200 something, and it's like pretty cheap. So always explore your like options. And yeah, I'm gonna show you the car soon. But right now it's we have literally spent like 3 hours just for searching for the car. Always go for like good options. And I got the driver, A1 Deep Singh.
Mucho grande por dos personas.
Yeah, so, and the thing is, budget car was giving us like a Toyota Corolla, and these guys, they gave us like this mid-size SUV, which is like so nice. It's so big, and our other boys is gonna come, so it's SUV, so much space at the back. Things are gonna go crazy. So yeah, it's gonna be fun. And right now we are going to Museum Larco, and yeah, we already had like 2 different breakfasts, 2 different coffee shops. Yeah, man, it's beautiful. The weather is so good, and as we go, I'm gonna show you more things. And you know what? Driving here is so crazy, same like India. Nobody gives you a way, you have to make your own way. So we are pretty used to it. But like some friends who are Canadian, like they find it pretty hard, even driving in Mexico. Driving in Mexico, Panama, Peru, India, in these third world countries, it's not easy, man. It's pretty difficult. You have to be like really skillful. And we never had accident, and hopefully like we never gonna have like accident here also. And hopefully we don't have like accident here also. And yeah, man. You want to say something?
No.
No. This right here is the third breakfast of the day, but man, this Miraflores is so nice. It's so beautiful. Rich people shit here. We parked our car. Bro, it's so nice. It's so beautiful here, man. Yeah, but I had to go meet somebody in the restaurant. We had juice, orange juice, and then now we're gonna go somewhere else. Man, you should like come and live here. Like we are here for 3 weeks, experience the culture, meet people. You know, it's like just be careful, and you're gonna be like okay everywhere. Of course, don't go to places which are dangerous. People are nice all over the world. The amount of traveling I have done, If you are nice, you're gonna meet nice people, okay? If you have like, I don't know if I'll say a bad mindset, okay, you're gonna always end up being in a bad situation. If you are in a bad situation, you have to bear some responsibility, okay? Somewhere it's your fault. It's always your fault. Somewhere it's your fault. Whatever decision you make, it's your fault. You cannot like just put the whole fault on the other person. So people are nice. They're gonna help you with traveling. They're gonna help you, like tell you everything, and they don't even like looking money into you. Doesn't matter what like country you go. But yeah, usually when we are traveling all the time, and even the street vendors, man, when we eat food on the street, we tip them all the time. And the thing is, because most of the time they're literally asking us basic price, whatever other person is paying there. It's not like they see as, oh, it's a tourist, so I'm gonna ask for him like more from him. Obviously there are some vendors, but most of the time, like I have not like met those kind of people. Like it's always nice. But yeah, so you have to be a little bit aware also that how much they are charging, who they are charging, and all that stuff. But like rest of the time, it's pretty chill. Órale cabrón, Museo Largo. And this is where they have so many beautiful things. We're gonna go inside. I checked out on Google, so I'm excited. One of the reasons that I'm traveling in Peru is because of Joe Rogan and him talking about aliens all the time. These things were made like 300, 400 years ago, craved 400 years ago. There are temples here that were made thousands years ago, more than 1,000 millions. I don't even know how many. I mean, how did they had that technology of them moving those many big blocks? How did all these temples, they have similar design, everything is similar. But in these temples, and these temples are all over the world, in India also, like they just showed in India, temples in India, Brazil, Peru, it's like literally same all over. Like how is that possible? Like that's my question. All these new modern cities are built upon older cities. They have like, if you listen to like Joe Rogan, he bring archaeologists, geologists, like historians, like people with so much knowledge, like the things they talk about, it will blow your mind about the history, the temples. I'm really amazed by it. That's like this is my other side of the things that I'm really interested. I read about, I learn about. It's crazy. So you see different colors here. Some of the statues are like, these little statues are black, the other one are red, and they have like different colors because colors belongs to like the different tribes. So if these parts or things are red, it's one tribe, and there is black, it's like different culture. So different culture, they have like their colors, and like that's what it is. Like just look at this, is so beautiful, man. As I was growing up, my history was not good. I would literally fail so bad in history because I was never interested. But when I grew up, history is really interesting. But for me, it depends what kind of history I'm learning. If I'm not interested in something, like I don't want to know, I will literally feel sleepy. But like these kind of things, they amaze me. And it's also because of alien also. Peru and Brazil are the top most sites visited by aliens, like UFOs. I don't know most of you guys if you believe or no, but like it's so crazy. And Machu Picchu, there was this one temple I was looking into a video online. You cannot go in there anymore, but they have really strange things in there. The drawings, the architecture, like there must be somebody, even pyramids in, how you say, in Egypt, like look at them, and those big blocks were moved some way. Let's say human beings were moving those, but I'm saying they have drawings of some kind of people, like those tall dogs, those tall, I don't know, some, you know how you can say, like mythical creatures. It's always like, I that's why I respect and believe all the religions, because we have those kind also. In India, we have so many big footprints, and they call it's by Hanuman, okay, and I'll believe it. But yeah, giants were there, so many things were there. Like history is crazy, and I'm pretty sure, like they say, they are hiding it from us, like when it comes to government and all that. So I believe in all that. People say it's myth, but it's not myth. I believe in all that stuff.
design on ancient temples like India, Asia, all over the world. Like how those temples were same when million of years ago there was no means of transportation. That means temples look same in one continent and another continent. The drawings, the designs, they look same in different continents when there was no means of transportation. Like you can hire people these days, but even for them it's so hard to recreate those designs. So how were they making those designs such a long time ago? How? Like it's mind blowing, man. Like who was doing that? So they were using bones and different kind of tools to create all this. All this is like clay. This is like the material. Red, dark red, the medium dark red. That's like the clay. That's the powder mixed with water. I don't know about any other countries, but look at this threading technique. It's like same in ancient India. Look, we have that big rectangular piece, like we put it against the wall and then we use those. Like you can find so many videos of this, man. Look. This right here, so same. Look at the threads. It's so old that they are just breaking apart because it's pure cotton. So with the time and the temperature, the humidity, all these things like they go bad. Look at this, man. So beautiful. Some of my friends who know about me, like they know this is my nerdy side. I listen to so many podcasts, especially like with Joe Rogan. Like that's obviously the best guy. But the reason is he invites so many famous people, the top historians and stuff. When they come here, they tell like links to their website, to their research, and then you go, you read stuff there. And like this is the reason you can learn so much. It's so quiet here, so much like low light. I don't want to make too much noise, that's why I'm whispering. And that's why this camera doesn't work good in low lightning, but I'm gonna try to show you as much as possible. In general, if I talk about this, like this thing right here, that's like the weapon. If you look closely, right, you know Hanuman in Hinduism, that look like a gada. Look at that. And this does look like a monkey with tail at the back, but maybe it's a good possibility. That's not a tail, that's something to hold, but still in general, look at the weapon. These were made somewhere between 800 AD and 1300 AD. These are tools right here. big room, man. This whole room, such a big room, is filled with those ancient pottery, man. They found so many. We have so many different, like, I don't know how many Indians are actually like. Like I said, I was never into like history, but like now, seeing the videos and documentaries, I really love them. They talk about this stuff all over, and the designs are like same. I don't know, man. But you know, of course, like the tribes, different culture, different tradition. It depends. But even like in Peru, there were like different tribes and different culture, and different kind of people, and they have their own way of making things, and they are all different in some way. All these new cities were built upon like those old ancient cities, old ancient towns. And even in Peru, Lima, they have some ruins like in the middle of cities. Like it's like big structure of like something which has like changed over the year. But in the middle of city, like they have some spots like this for men, for women.
And now we are going to next stop. But something I forgot to tell about this car is until the speed of 60 kilometers per hour, this car is electric, and after that it's fuel. It consumes gasolina like fuel, okay? But underneath that it's just electric, and it's pretty nice because in the city like we are not actually using fuel, and when you rent cars and when you return them back you have to give them full tank. But as long as we are in the city, we are not actually using gasolina, so we are saving money on gas in a way, and it's nice.
Shit, left.
That's the option. Oh my god, look at this. Bicycle दिखा दे अपना इधर एक बार. When you travel locally like this, right? I'm telling him to see some things. Like I don't talk about it, but I can talk about certain things. I like to enjoy stuff also. But I was telling my bro, in Latin America, people there are not actually beggars. Like I'm not talking shit on India. I'm just saying in general, in India, people beg money too much. But here, everybody's selling something. Mexico, everybody's selling something. They don't beg for money. And Panama, everybody's selling something. Peru, everybody's selling something. Okay, and especially talking about like the traffic lights, the red lights, people are selling something there. Like could be anything. Like literally little things like chocolate stuff. And you know they want to upsell chocolate business, like anything just to survive, man. And some other thing which is like pretty common that you can check on internet is you can see those street performers. So every time there is a red light, street performers will start doing some stunts, maybe some magic, or perform something, man, just to like make people smile, to do something, and then they come and they collect the tips, man. So they provide a value. In order for you to get the money, you need to provide value, man. So that's what the thing is. Instead of asking money, they provide value first, and then they get the money, which is basically what business is, okay? You need to provide a really good value. If you move too quick, I might take it as a threat. 2 chains. Right now we are in this part of Peru called Comas. It's only 24 kilometers away from our apartment, but it took us 1 hour, 10 minutes or 15 minutes to come here because like the traffic is way too much crazy here, man. And it's literally, this part is literally like Peru. No, it's literally like India. This part is literally like India. It's so different. Like here you come and you see the real Peru. Hi-Fi, Miraflores and all that stuff. This right here is the real, like these markets are like how they have in Chandigarh, India. Like you go in there, so many different markets. We saw furniture market, we saw motor market, we saw like glass market, like where they cut glass and make all those designs. So it's literally like India. They have like all those places where you go one place and one stop shop. And this right here, you can find everything. Barber, repair, grocery, everything. Now we're gonna go eat some like ceviches of Peru. Ceviches in Panama we had, but they're different here. We had tamales here. They taste different from Mexico and Panama. It's different. Bro, we both just tried ceviches. It's the traditional food of Peru. It was really good.
Yes.
Seafood. He didn't like the smell in the beginning of the restaurant, but afterwards he was okay with it.
Fish dipped in lemon.
Fish dipped in lemon, but it was really good. And right now we are in Miraflores. It's the center of Miraflores. It's so beautiful, man. So nice. The climate, I love the climate here. It's nice. It's cold.